Hey tubers, it's Wednesday, July 3rd, and we are buffing. Got everything broken out. The hood's done, this fender's done, half the lower valence is done, the header panel is all done, the hood's all done. So, yeah, and it's on just on compound number 1. So it's a little dirty from all the, but yeah. So, and like I said, half the lower valence is done. We got that side to do, and then the side, the fender, and that's it. Then we start with number 2. So that's where I'm at. This battery's getting ready to die, so I'm going to put that on the charger, and when I have more, I'll turn it back on later. Hey tubers, it's a little late. It's going on noon, and I've been out here buffing, and as you can see, the front clip is coming out nice, except for where I screwed up and wasn't watching the buffer speed. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but yeah. But this is a whole bunch of dust on it. But this is the 3rd, and that'll be the last one. I gotta change the wheel, but yeah, I used each different wheel for each compound. But yeah, that's where we're at. Also got a question on my emergency brakes and what I did for Willwood, and this gentleman here asked, and so let's get down here and I'll show him. I had to make a couple of brackets, and I don't know if you can see that, but I made this bracket here that held this bracket that came with the kit. And then this is the also came with the kit, and then this is the stock brake line or emergency brake cable, and then I made that bracket and tied it to the frame. So this is how I did my emergency brakes. I think I did a video on it. Look back in my videos and you'll see a video on it. So, alright. This car is dirty and dusty. So, but we'll go give it the 3rd and final application, or buffing compound. And not get in a hurry, and keep an eye on the buffer speed. Again, it was me being impatient, and that did that in the front. So it's, you know, you live and learn. Slow down, keep an eye on the buffer speed, stay off the corners, and don't try to burn everything in at once. So, or buff everything in at once, excuse me. So, but I've been doing 3-foot squares, and 3-foot squares, 3-foot squares, and that's the way I'm going. So we're going to start on the hood, work our way down to the fender, over to the lower valence, header panel, other fender, and that'll be it. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey tubers, buffing's done. 3rd compound. It needs to be cleaned and then waxed, and then that's how it's gonna, see how it's gonna look. I'm debating whether to run number 2 and number 3 compound over the rest of the car because of the amount of crap that's on it, and I'll probably end up doing that. But then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 touch-up areas that we're going to take care of. and we'll buff those out. We'll leave the little pneumatic buffer out for those, but for the most part I'm liking how it's looking. So yeah, notice every time you pick up the camera and you start walking around the car, you end up seeing something. So, but yeah, so we'll clean it up, and I'm happy with it. So that's it for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And we'll probably pick this up on Monday. Monday be running to the paint store and a few other places. And Tuesday, Wednesday probably hitting the areas like this. There's one. This is 2. This is 3. That's going to need some glazing over it. And number 4 is down on the very low of that. So yeah. So that's it for today. So like I said, there's nothing on Sunday. Sunday's chore day around the house. Monday we'll go to the paint store, and Tuesday, Wednesday we'll probably do the touch-up, and then next Friday probably cut and buff the touch-up areas, and then debate whether we're going to hit the rest of this. I already hit this part of the roof with number 2, and I think I'm going to do it again and get it cleaned up. Then we can start assembly. But first I want to get the car out of here, and I want to clean this garage. So that's going to be the next thing on the list. So I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. Later.